Welcome to the Green Workbench. Today we're making a barnwood mason jar wall sconce lamp. Looks great, especially if you go for that rugged vintage feel. So you're going to need a piece of wood. This is a piece of barnwood from my grandfather's barn, which makes it really cool for me. But any piece of barnwood, driftwood, or just any piece of wood that you think would look great in your house will work. The second thing you need is the mason jar. Now you can find those in a lot of places. You might have some in your kitchen already. You can buy them new at the store. You can get them at garage sales, or if you're lucky, you can find one in your grandmother's fruit cellar. You get to eat the canned peaches and then use the mason jar. That's the best of both worlds. Next, you need a hose clamp, and you need to make sure you get one the size that'll fit the mason jar. You can buy those at your local hardware store. They're really cheap. And then you need a light fixture. Again, you can buy a new one at a hardware store, or like me, you can use an old lamp, old broken lamp. I had a clip-on desk lamp. The clip broke, so I took it apart, used the light fixture, and those are your main ingredients, if you will. Okay, first thing you need to do is decide where you're going to put your hose clamp. I drilled a hole in the clamp and then screwed it into the piece of wood. And I used 2 staples on the sides to make sure it's secured more firmly. Next, you're going to take the lid of your mason jar, and you're going to draw an X in it, find the center, drill a hole in the center, thread your lamp fixture through it, screw it down tight. Depending on the type of light bulb you're going to use, a CFL doesn't generate a lot of heat, but I'm actually using an Edison bulb, which gets very hot, so I also drilled some heat vent holes. Next, you're going to want to thread your cord through. Your best bet is to determine where the jar is going to set, and then drill a hole just at the top edge of the jar, just underneath, so that it's not visible. Now you thread it through, and these are some cord keepers that work out really well to keep the cord against a wall, and this keeps it flat against your wall sconce. Now the one downside is that in order to thread it through the hole, you actually have to cut your wire. And in our next episode, we'll go how to put a switch on the wire. So you've got it threaded through. We're going to put our Edison bulb on carefully. Go up to the height that you want to keep it at. Screw down your hose clamp. Now you don't want it. You want it tight enough to be secure, but not so tight that it's putting a lot of pressure on the glass. And this is just hanging on the wall, so there really is no need to tighten it down securely. Voila! There you go. You can decide how you're going to hang it. You can use just a standard frame hanger, or actually, this is working perfectly for me. Just hang it on the wall. So stay tuned. Next episode we'll talk about putting a switch so it's easy accessible and easy to turn on and off while your light is mounted on your wall. Thank you.